Rolls back to Edmonstone, still can't find it. Pilling does. Back to the blue line to Mrtka. Mrtka, D-to-D pass, and a good one. Comes to the line, shot, scores! And Ty Riley gets the goal for Seattle. Pass by Mrtka goes D-to-D. And the T-Birds have tied it despite being on their heels here in the opening 4 minutes of the period. Back to Mrtka. Dishes off back Minio. Back to Mrtka. 5-on-3. Now Coots back Minio. One-timer scores. Minio lets it go, and that shot gets through Edmonstone. And the Thunderbirds strike and will stay on the power play for another minute 43. It comes free, Bawa to Mrtka at the right point. Sends it to the goal, scores. Another point shot finds its way home, and Seattle goes up 4-2 early in the third period. I think Bawa, did he deflect it? Whose was it? Seattle trying to get organized. Might be the big man Mrtka who will get it. So instant impact.
Jamming around the wall. Loveson, blue line, Parmar. Power play winding down. Off the bench, Mrtka. Work it down the left wing. Mrtka driving. Shot. That one scored! Tipped in front, I believe, off the stick of Arjun Bawa. Just as the penalty expires, the T-Birds strike to make it 2-0. Away by the goaltender. Russell behind the Wenatchee net. Gave it away at the blue line to Hartman. Work it deep down the boards. Back up top to Mrtka at the blue line. A shot to traffic, and he will score. What a shot by Radim Mrtka. Under the bar at the right post for the goal to make it 7-3. Seattle, his second goal in the Western Hockey League and his first goal on home ice. Third goal here in the period for Seattle. Even strength.
One heck of a team there in 2023. Yes. Why? How about the best in the WHL? Many of them playing in the National Hockey League right now. Schlenker blocks a point shot. It drops in front. Seattle scores. Their captain, Braden Coots, opportunistic there on the long-range shot. Everyone was puck watching, and Braden Coots throws in his third. Miller out injured, and Andrei Stebatek got the win in net yesterday against Prince George. He's the backup tonight. As the shot center, Martirana scores.
Holding at the red line, dropping it back for Braden Coots. Slides it over to Coster Dunn on the left wing. Mrtka at the near point. Crossing far circles, Pilling, he's got a great shot, and he scores! Nathan Pilling roofs it over the blocker of Legault, and the Thunderbirds strike first with a power play.
They're a little bit frustrated because they're used to a lot more offense, a lot more chances.
Face-off won by the Thunderbirds. Mrtka goes to the left point. Here's a chance. That's stopped by Ravensburg. Can't find the rebound. That's because it's tapped in. Hayden Pakala makes it 2-0.
Well, Pakala, who got an assist on the first Seattle goal, is there for the rebound to score.
The T-Birds gain the line. Matej Pekash cutting to the middle. Puck rolls near the net. Jackson Smith will work it up the boards. Mrtka at the right point, fires on. Deflected, stopped by Grout. Rebound in front of the goal, scores! Welcome to the WHL, Brock England. He scores in his Western Hockey League debut, and Seattle cuts it down to a 2-1 lead.
It was interesting. He went for the change coming out of the box, and they told him, get...
And here's Mrtka. Far side board. And here's Coots. Left on wrist shot. He'll score! Rips it home. Quick shot coming off the blade of the captain here for Seattle. That is his 18th goal of the season. Has given Seattle a 2-0.
Trying to throw drag to the net. Broken up by Mrtka, who jammed it away. He'll pick up the loose puck and take it to center ice. He's onside left wing with Martirana. Trailing Pekash. Pekash fires, and he will score! Checkmates. The T-Birds 4, Victoria 1. The goal by Pekash, the assist by Mrtka.
We'll go for a unit change. Here's Chasko. Has it stolen back by Mrtka. Mrtka comes together with the stick of DuPont. Left for Pekash. Matej Pekash is in, carrying over to his left. Pekash with a shot, kick save. Rebound backed off the skates of Sanch. Sealed off at the near post, jamming at it.
Mrtka to Coots. Shot blocked. Back to Mrtka up top. Back to Coots. One time the shot. He scores! A little Coots. Scoot boogie. And for the second time tonight, the T-Birds have scored on the power Seattle on the power play, shot for the blue line, rebound, shot, score! Coster Dunn jams it home after the initial shot from Mrtka from the right point, right on the pads, and the T-Birds take the lead. A power play goal here.
Puck's out to center ice. Seattle takes it to the offensive zone. An end wall pass, rebound, scored! Seattle using the entirety of the off.
He's out there. He just towers over everybody. He's a massive human.
Mrtka allows his teammate Hartman to play the puck back to him. Mrtka centers for the one-time shot. Pad save, rebound, scored! Nathan Pilling with his team leading, 22nd goal of the year. The Thunderbirds back on top. They score on the reset and hustling for it, end boards. Here comes a play on the wing by Martirana. He finds Pilling, now to Coots. Blue line Mrtka, the shot scored! There it is! A long-range wrister, Radim Mrtka, back in the goal-scoring column. Seattle on the power play. They lead 3-2.
Happy to tie that puck up against the boards and just go to work battling. Thunderbirds have not been able to come away with those pucks so far.
Here's Dunn in the slot, snap the shot, scores! Get her done. Coster Dunn continues to be in fuego. Left there, the Rockets stay on the attack in front. They broke it up by Sherman. Pilling poked it to Holberton at center ice. He'll flip the puck in. Bouncing puck. Pilling sweeps it on net, and he will score! And the T-Birds regain.
Scores on this Seattle man advantage. Mrtka off the draw. His shot tumbles wide of the net. Sherbengelman in front. They score! Nathan Pilling. Just 53 seconds in. So Pakala picks up the assist on it as Sherman drives it to the net, looking for a forehand chance. That one's in. He scores. And it's a 2-0 lead just like that for the Thunderbirds.
Mrtka will skate it out to center ice. A stretch pass to Coots onside left wing. Got bodies going to the net. He'll fire a shot. Rebound shot. Score!
And the Thunderbirds outdid them 41-27 on the dot. Tonight has been markedly better for the Tips, though the T-Birds win this one. Near corner, Coots out for Sherman. He scores. Braden Sherman. With 52 seconds left in the second period, the Thunderbirds are on the board. It's 2-1. Mrtka to his left, Pilling. Coots on the perimeter. Mrtka center of the blue line. Coots at the dot. Dancing in, a shot, they score.
Back to Pilling, back to Coots on the wall. Mrtka blue line. Feed it across right side. Sherman a backdoor feed, deflected in, and they will score! A power play goal for Seattle. May have actually gone off an Everett stick. Looks like Braden Sherman will get...
Against Coster Dunn. From distance, striding forward. Coots a one-timer. He scores. Easy money for Braden Coots. Power play goal. They score at 4-on-3. And it is 7-4.
Played this past year for the Seattle Thunderbirds in the Western Hockey League. Carries back in, Mrtka right in, wrist shot, score! And there's that top-end talent on display as Mrtka squares things up.
Wes is in good position as they come off the ice, but he just blows by to the outside, steps into the middle inside the defenseman there, and is able to rip it inside of the post to tie this game up.
Prané třetiny. Zůstává tam Záhejský, který obkružuje branku. Před bránou je poletí, na pravém křídle je Adam Benák. Krásná střela Adama Benáka, tak podívejte se těm 3 přihrávkám proti Němcům. Teď gól proti Švýcarům, využitá přesilovka. 4. bod na turnaji pro Adama Benáka a vedení nad Švýcary 2-0.
Přesně něco takového jsem očekával, je vidět, že od toho Hlinky se v té přesilové hře nic moc nezměnilo. Adam Benák dokáže tu výhodu hry o jednoho hráče méně využít, trefil to opravdu skvěle. Přihrávka, která je naprosto jednoduchá od obránce, ale on se dostal až na bod prohazování a už nehledal žádnou přihrávku.
Náskok nad Švýcary v cestě do čtvrtfinále světového šampionátu do 18 let, ale tenhle zápas ještě nekončí. Bylo by potřeba získat kotouč pod kontrolu. To teď udělal Adam Benák, který vyhodil. Tohle vypadá dobře, tak nakonec bude to zakončení do prázdné brány, ano. A Češi vedou 4-2, 26 sekund před koncem třetí.
And he's ranked 5th by NHL Central Scouting for North American skaters. Big right shot D. Here's Mrtka. He's got the puck, walking it in front, backhand try to the forehand, score! Tucked in, David Roosevelt, and the Czechs have the icebreaker. It's 1-0.
It's a really nice finish by David Roosevelt. But this all starts because Cameron Schmidt is not very good on the wall on his own zone. Canada has the puck, they have a chance, and Cameron Schmidt just does not make a very good play here. He's got to get there. He can't just be floated into that area. You got to get there hard, once, twice, and this is how the play develops. And Mrtka makes a nice little touch pass, and then Roosevelt steps right back in. But on the wall, those little spots, you can't be late and you can't be lax. Cameron Schmidt was guilty on 2 accounts.
David Roosevelt is first to the tournament, and that's the